In a remote corner of the Indonesian archipelago, surrounded by the blue waters of the Indian Ocean, lies a world that seems untouched by time. Here, among volcanic mountains and arid forests, lives a giant that defies human logic and imagination, the Komodo dragon. The largest lizard on the planet, the Komodo dragon is a masterpiece of divine creation. Up to 3 meters long and weighing more than 90 kilos, it moves with the strength of a predator and the serenity of an ancient guardian. Its imposing presence is a reminder of the wisdom of the Creator, who shaped every living being with perfection and purpose. These isolated islands, Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and Gili Motang, are the only place in the world where this incredible reptile exists in the wild. Separated by the sea and protected by their remote geography, these lands became a refuge for the dragon, allowing it to reign as the top predator for millions of years. But this world is not just a testimony to isolation. It is also an example of divine ingenuity in creating a balanced ecosystem. Every detail of this land, from its dry forests to its winding trails, contributes to the survival of this unique species. The first reports of the Komodo dragon reached the Western world at the beginning of the 20th century. Considered a legend by explorers, it seemed more like a fantastic story than a real creature. But science soon revealed that, even in the modern world, there are still hidden secrets waiting to be discovered. This documentary is an invitation to explore the mysteries of this magnificent creature, delve into its fascinating biology, understand its behavior, and reflect on its vital role in the balance of creation. Get ready for a journey through the Lost Islands, where the Komodo dragon is not only a predator, but also a symbol of the grandeur of divine creation. Its strength, resilience, and adaptation are a living testimony to the perfection and wisdom that permeates all things created by God. The Komodo dragon is an impressive example of divine precision in creation. With a body designed for survival and dominance, it combines brute strength, strategic adaptation, and acute senses, making it one of the most efficient predators on the planet. Its skin, covered in hard, rough scales, is a veritable suit of natural armor. With bony plates under the scales, known as osteoderms, the dragon is protected against attacks and even bites from other dragons. This impressive design reflects the perfection of a creator who has equipped each creature with what it needs to face the challenges of the environment. At up to 3 meters long and weighing more than 90 kilos, the Komodo dragon is the largest lizard in the world. Its muscular limbs and sharp claws allow it to climb difficult terrain, dig nests, and attack with deadly precision. Its tail is a multifunctional tool used both for balance and as a weapon. A single blow can bring down smaller prey or drive away competitors. The Komodo dragon's forked tongue is a marvel of creation. Designed to detect chemical particles in the air, it allows the animal to sense its surroundings and locate prey more than 4 kilometers away. It raises its head to catch these particles and, with the help of a sensory organ called Jacobson's organ, interprets the signals to identify the direction of the smell. This keen sense makes it an efficient ambush hunter. It patiently waits for the perfect moment to strike, always in complete control of its energy and strategy. The Komodo dragon's bite is a lethal combination of force and chemistry. Its serrated teeth, curved backwards, are designed to tear through flesh with ease. But it's what's in its saliva that makes it really dangerous. Studies have revealed that its glands produce toxins that cause a drop in blood pressure, anticoagulation, and paralysis in prey. This bite, combined with bacteria naturally present in the saliva, turns any attack into a slow death sentence, even for large animals like buffalo. This unique strategy, created by God, demonstrates how even poison and force can be used to sustain the natural balance of ecosystems. Komodo dragons are also incredibly resilient. They can survive for weeks without food after a large meal, thanks to their slow and efficient metabolism. Their stomach can expand to store large quantities of food, while bones and hooves are digested with the help of powerful stomach acids. This balance between voraciousness and energy saving reflects a perfectly planned system, where every detail contributes to this creature's survival and success. From the movement of its tongue to the plates of its scales, every detail of the Komodo dragon has been designed with a purpose. It is not only a symbol of strength, but also of adaptation and resilience. These characteristics are living proof of the perfection of divine creation, which leaves nothing to chance. In its balance between power and vulnerability, the Komodo dragon shows us that even the greatest of predators depends on its surroundings, a reminder that God's creation is interconnected and harmonious. As a top predator, the Komodo dragon uses hunting techniques based on patience and precision. It prefers ambushes, hiding in the shadows and moving silently until its prey is within reach. With a single attack, it sticks out its serrated jaws and releases toxins that begin to act almost immediately while the prey tries to escape. But the chase doesn't end there. With its forked tongue, the dragon detects chemical particles in the air and tracks the wounded animal at distances of up to 4 kilometers, demonstrating an efficient and merciless hunting strategy. Timor deer are one of the Komodo dragon's most common prey. Introduced to the islands by humans centuries ago, these deer have thrived in the local ecosystems, becoming an abundant source of food. Their speed and keen senses help them avoid predators, but a moment's distraction can be fatal when the dragon is on the prowl. Buffalo, which have also been introduced to the islands, pose a greater challenge. These giants can weigh more than 500 kilos, but the dragon, with its venomous bite, has a unique approach. It prefers to inflict an initial attack, retreating while the poison takes effect, weakening the animal. As the days go by, the buffalo succumbs, and the dragon consumes its prey completely, including bones and hooves, leaving little for other animals. Wild boars, with their territorial behavior and agile nature, are another common prey. These animals offer an interesting challenge for the dragon, requiring speed and precision to ensure a successful attack. Wild boars also have an impact on local ecosystems, digging up and modifying the soil, becoming important pieces in the balance of the food chain. Although the Komodo dragon is a skilled hunter, it also plays a vital role as an environmental cleaner. It feeds on carcasses left behind by other predators or victims of natural death. This behavior not only prevents the accumulation of decaying organic matter, but also reduces the spread of disease, benefiting the entire ecosystem. Despite their position at the top of the food chain, Komodo dragons are not exempt from competition. Other dragons often vie for prey, and these interactions can result in fierce confrontations. In addition, birds of prey, such as eagles and crows, make use of the leftovers from their meals, ensuring that nothing goes to waste. This dynamic demonstrates how each creature plays an essential role in the balance of divine creation. The Komodo dragon is more than a predator, it is a regulator of nature. By controlling populations of deer, buffalo, and wild boar, it prevents these species from overloading local resources. Its presence is a reminder of how the Creator has designed each ecosystem with precision, ensuring that all species coexist in harmony. The Komodo dragon teaches us that even the largest predators are fundamental parts of a larger system. Every prey item, every carcass consumed, and every interaction with other animals reflects the perfect balance of divine creation. By understanding their role in the ecosystem, we are reminded that nothing was created at random, and that the harmony of nature is a living testimony to God's wisdom and purpose. On the islands of Komodo, the breeding season is marked by fierce and intricate competition. The males, usually bigger and stronger, fight each other for the right to mate. These confrontations are brutal, but rarely lethal. The winner gains the right to court the female, using cautious movements and submissive behavior to ensure her acceptance. Mating takes place with the male holding the female with his jaw, an act that reflects the complexity of these giants' interactions. This union is often the beginning of a cycle that will determine the future of the species. After mating, the female takes on one of the most important and challenging tasks of her life, protecting and starting the next generation. Komodo dragon females dig deep nests in the ground or use mounds of vegetation abandoned by birds, carefully choosing places where the eggs will be protected from excessive heat and predators. Each female can lay 15 to 30 eggs, which are incubated for around 8 months. During this time, the mother often guards the nest, displaying territorial and aggressive behavior to ward off intruders. Although not all females actively protect their eggs, this temporary guarding significantly increases the embryo's chances of survival. When the chicks finally emerge from their eggs, their journey of survival has only just begun. Small, measuring around 40 centimeters and weighing less than 100 grams, they are extremely vulnerable to predators, including other adult dragons. Even though it is the largest lizard in the world, the Komodo dragon is not immune to natural threats. During their first few years of life, the young dragons face predators such as birds of prey, snakes, and even adult dragons. In order to survive, the young dragons spend much of their early years sheltering in the treetops, where they are relatively safe. Even so, only a small fraction reach adulthood, illustrating the challenges imposed by nature itself. The scarcity of prey on some smaller islands also represents a barrier to the dragons' survival. Without enough food, they are forced to expand their territories, increasing the risk of conflict with other individuals. The greatest threats to the Komodo dragon come from human interference. Habitat destruction caused by agriculture, urbanization, and the extraction of natural resources is reducing the areas available to these giants. Increased human activity on the islands of Komodo and Flores has also brought challenges such as a reduction in natural prey and an increase in direct conflicts. Dragons that wander into inhabited areas are often seen as threats, resulting in attacks or reprisals from local residents. Although dragon attacks on humans are rare, they can occur when the animals feel threatened or cornered. These incidents reinforce the need for effective measures to protect both dragons and local communities. Climate change is emerging as a significant threat to the future of Komodo dragons. Rising sea levels, caused by global warming, pose a direct risk to the islands where they live. Studies estimate that up to 30% of the dragon's habitat could be lost in the coming decades due to rising waters. This will force the animals to compete for smaller areas, increasing the risk of intraspecific conflicts. Changes in climate patterns could also impact the availability of prey, making the ecological balance even more fragile. Faced with these threats, conservation efforts have been crucial to ensuring the survival of the Komodo dragon. In 1980, Komodo National Park was created, covering the main islands where the species lives. Park rangers play a vital role in protecting against illegal hunting, monitoring dragon populations and educating visitors and local communities about the importance of these animals. Sustainable tourism has also been an important tool for raising funds for conservation. Local guides, trained to minimize human impact, ensure that visitors can appreciate the majesty of the dragon without compromising its habitat. Despite these efforts, significant challenges remain. Captive breeding programs have helped preserve the species, but reintroducing dragons to wild habitats requires extreme care to avoid imbalances. Researchers are also exploring the genetic impact of isolated populations, ensuring that genetic diversity is maintained, a crucial factor for long-term survival. Science remains an essential ally, but protecting Komodo dragons requires a global commitment, combining local, regional, and international efforts. The Komodo dragon is not only a symbol of the islands where it lives, but also a reminder of how divine creation is both beautiful and fragile. Protecting these giants is more than ensuring their survival. It is preserving a natural legacy that connects us to the balance of creation. May we recognize our responsibility to care for this unique world, ensuring that the Komodo dragon continues to walk the Lost Islands as a living testimony to God's greatness. In the isolated lands of the Indonesian archipelago, the Komodo dragon stands as a guardian of ancient times, a creature that defies the passage of time and symbolizes the power and resilience of nature. With every movement, we see the expression of strength, precision, and adaptation. It is not just a top predator, but a regulator of ecological balance, an essential piece in the mosaic of creation. Its existence reminds us that nothing in the world was created by chance. Every living thing, from the smallest insect to the largest reptile, reflects the wisdom and purpose of the Creator. But the Komodo dragon's survival is directly linked to the harmony of its habitat. In a rapidly changing world, the islands that are home to these giants are facing increasing pressures. Climate change, habitat loss, and human interference threaten not only the Komodo dragon, but the balance of the entire ecosystem. Every decision we make has the power to preserve or disrupt this harmony, carefully created by God. As caretakers of the natural world, we are called to protect and cherish this unique creation. Preserving the Komodo dragon is more than protecting a species. It is honoring the divine legacy and recognizing our responsibility to the earth entrusted to us. Through science, education, and conservation, we have the tools to ensure that these giants continue to thrive, reminding us of our connection to nature and to the Creator. Komodo dragons are not just biological wonders. They are a living testimony to divine ingenuity. Each characteristic, their strength, their adaptations, and their ecological role points us to the perfection of the plan of creation. As we contemplate these giants, we are invited to reflect on the role we play in caring for the natural world and to recognize that all things were created with purpose and harmony. The Komodo dragon is a reminder that, even in the most remote parts of the world, God's work continues to amaze us. Every life we preserve, every habitat we protect, and every effort to conserve is a celebration of the perfection of God's creation. May we be inspired by the strength and resilience of the Komodo dragon to take better care of the world around us, valuing it as a sacred gift that deserves to be protected and celebrated. For in creation, everything was made with wisdom and perfection. May we walk responsibly as guardians of the world entrusted to us.